Hi everyone, my name is Ben Jones and I'm an analyst at Dorsey, Wright & Associates, and it was an interesting week in the Indian equity market. We saw some notable breakouts occur on two of the major indexes that we track there over in India. And of course, the CNX Nifty, if you look at the 50 rupee chart, remember we've seen about 3 consecutive breakdowns on that chart, but it was able to find support in August around that 47.50 level. As a result of this past week's action, we saw a breakout occur, which is actually the second buy signal in the last week, and that took place around that 51.50 level. So it's certainly some sort of stabilization there, maybe that bounce off the bottom there in that oversold territory. So pay attention to that. You have resistance up ahead around that 53.50 level. You can monitor it on DorseyWright.com as well as on StockEasy.com. We also saw a breakout on the CNX Mid Cap index. We saw it find support down there around 7,100, which is also where it bottomed there in February 2010. We just saw it move to a double top buy signal at 7,500. This is an important breakout. This is what you like to see if you're looking for some trading opportunities, because it's taking place in oversold territory. You may be able to catch some future bounces in this mid-cap space, as well as in the large-cap space. So, what are some ideas that are actionable at the moment that you can possibly consider? Well, we have the good and the bad, and we have some ugly ones. So here's some good ideas. Well, you have KRBL. We just saw it break out off the trend line, a double top there at 29, support around 25. Havells India. We saw this 5 for 5er reverse up from support at 320, and this is Havells India. Its weekly momentum just turned positive. That's a short-term sign of strengthening, and that's Havells India reversed up, support at 320. And Gujarat Fluorochemicals Limited, this is one of my favorite stocks over the last year. Just been monitoring this. This has been an outperformer. It's a 5R5. It's trading a positive trend. The interesting thing about this stock is, even though we've seen the market correct, this has been able to make a series of higher tops and higher bottoms, which simply means higher prices. And so it's pulled back down to near the middle of the trading band. That's Gujarat Fluorochemicals Limited. This looks pretty good here on the pullback. And then Dana Bank. We saw this stock break through the bearish resistance line, which means that it's now trading in a positive trend. It was able to break through resistance, and it's also on a pullback. So it's a 3 for 5er, positive momentum, positive trend. This looks good. So what are some ugly stocks right now? Well, you have Aqua Logistics Limited. That's Aqua Logistics Limited, trading in a negative trend, multiple sell signals, 0 for 5er, no positive relative strength there. Jindal Poly Films, this one has been hit hard lately, negative trend, 0 for 5er, weak stock right now. And then Electro Steel Castings Limited, negative trend, only a 2 for 5er, negative momentum. Doesn't really have a really positive picture right now, very ugly at this time. So those are some ideas, some good, some bad, possible long ideas, possible short ideas. Overall, we're seeing the market trade in a negative trend right now on the short-term charts, but we are seeing somewhat of a positive bounce, and we haven't seen that take place yet, at least in the last month or two. So pay attention to those charts, and there are some possible bottom fish plays where you're able to catch some bounces in oversold territory. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.